Hi Terry, great to see you today. Did some really good work in your lesson this morning. I just want to recap on a few areas that we talked about. The first one we discussed was the alignment of your body. You can see there I've just popped those two lines down, the yellow ones. The one on the outside is relating to your ball to target line. The one on the inside is your body line. So ideally there in the position you want to line your body up parallel to that line to give you the best opportunity to hit the ball straight at your target. You can see there with that red line that I've just popped up with your feet, you are aiming quite a long way off to the right hand side. As we discussed, just from your set-up position there, with your club face aiming at your target and your body aiming to the right, you will swing the club across that line and generate that fade spin or the slice spin, which is the shot that you was experiencing. So ideally I would like to see you with your body lined up a little bit more parallel to your target, indicated there with the yellow line just on the inside, there between your body and the golf ball. Also we discussed about your grip. I said to you that it was a little bit weak, so that's not relating to the tension or the strength that you hold the club, but the position of your hands. So we discussed about your right hand needing to turn it round to the left a little bit more, so you could clearly see those two knuckles on that right hand, and you should have a V created between your hand and your thumb, which should point up to your left ear. Also we discussed about your left hand, when you put that onto the club, was a little bit too far round to the right and over the top, so you needed to turn that to the left a little bit. So again you created that V which pointed up your left arm to your left shoulder. That will put your grip into a much more neutral position and allow your hands and your club face to rotate and square up during impact. As a result of your weaker grip, you'll find that the club face will remain open throughout the shot, again creating a lot more side spin or that slide spin that again with the shot you was experiencing. If we just have a quick look at Mike Weir over here on the right hand side, you can see I've just popped up the red line there with his target line aiming at this tree up here in the distance, and you can see there his feet and body are nice and parallel to that line, aiming just a little bit to the right of his target, allowing him to swing the club nicely along his body line and hitting that shot straight towards his target. So as his club's coming in, it's coming in down nicely down his body line, and he's hitting that ball straight down his target line. Okay, so he's doing that now because he's got a nice neutral grip and he's got good alignment. He's allowing himself to swing the club, just naturally swing the club along the line of his body and hit the ball down that target line. The other area that we discussed during the lesson today is the direction of your swing. You can see there that you take the club a little bit on the inside, and then as you're coming through you re-loop it back on the outside and swing it. Oh, I'm just going a little bit too far, and you swing it across the line of your target. You see there the club's way on the outside of your hands, and it's working across on an out to in swing path across that line. Again, that's creating that extra slice spin, which is creating the shot that you're getting, along with the other areas that we discussed. Also, if you have a lot of rotation or good rotation there, you can hit the ball or pull the ball straight to the right hand side, which again is one of the shots that occasionally you was experiencing. Again, as we look at Mike Weir on the right hand side, you can see he's got a nice body turn there, but you can see as he's coming back into the golf ball, his club is nicely there. His club head is behind him at this point, and as he's releasing the club, it's coming nicely from that inside path and allowing him to rotate his forearms to return the golf club back to square and allowing him to hit that golf ball straight down his target with very little spin. So we discussed regarding your swing direction that I wanted you to take the club on the outside on the way back and to loop it on the inside on the way back down, coming into impact from the inside and rotating your forearms to impact. So that's a drill that I want you to keep working on during the week. Also, if you keep putting the shafts down on the floor just to make sure that your body's lined up correctly, and when you look down at your grip you can clearly see those two knuckles on your right hand and you see the V on your left hand pointing up to your left shoulder. If you keep working on those areas during the week, if you need to give me a call if you're struggling with anything, you know where I am. On the other hand, you did really well today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Keep up the good work.